Hey, Brian here. Welcome to another episode of Breakfast with Black Show. Thanks for joining me today. So, what I want to do is I want to pick up from where we left off the last time, and we started to talk about that 95 and 5 rule as well as pillars and why that 95 is so important. So, let's break it down. People don't know who you are and they don't know the problems that you solve. So, you're really at that point of being found. Now, if you take it a little bit further, 15% will know your brand, but they don't know the problems that it solves. So this is where you're going to be engaged and they're going to start doing research on why should they buy your services. Now, at that 10 plus 5, 15%, now they're really researching before they're making a purchase from your services or your offerings, and also they're going to be referring you. So this is where it's so important to remember that that 95% is really about creating demand, future demand. The 5% is harvesting the existing demand right now. Those that are ready to buy, they've done their research, they understand how your services fit into that 7-11-4 rule. Because you got to think about it, when digital tools are created, they're created to accomplish a goal. And when they're maintained monthly, the next thing you know, a steady, consistent story is built about your brand and the problems that it solves. This is what buyers need to make buying decisions. So, how do they affect you? How do these concepts affect you? And how do they benefit you? Well, from every touch of that 7-11-4, every touch begins to build trust. It educates buyers about your brand and the problems that it solves, as well as it's going to shorten the sales cycles because they can research, they can watch videos, they can do everything that they need to do to get those buying decisions in their brain. And all of that comes from them being allowed to do deep research. Now, executing this strategy ultimately builds leads to a brand and it strengthens the brand as well as leads to revenue and to growth. So we're running out of time. This next breakfast, what I want to do is very, very much dive into the pillars that we haven't gotten around to talking about yet. So we are out of time, I would say. Bye for now. And if you have questions, we're pretty easy to find. Look forward to talking with you. So long.